up, friend, and welcome back to another Eater Drift standard video. And today we're going to have a look at Ketramose Control. Now, I've kind of been avoiding this deck list like the plague, but Twitch chat really wanted to see me play it, so I figured I will give it a shot. Now, why did I avoid this deck? Because I knew that the second I fired this up, I would be in for the grindiest games of my life. Like, this deck is slow, like slow with a capital S, because it's kind of revolved around Ketramose and New Dawn, and outside of that is just pure control. So Ketramose is a 3-mana 4/4, menace, lifelink, and indestructible. Cannot attack or block unless there are 7 more cards in exile. Whenever 1 more cards have been in exile from graveyards enter the battlefield during your turn, you draw a card and you lose 1 life. So lots of exile effects, but also a lot of like mean cards, which is pretty funny, and it makes it so that you have a really good matchup against Domain, which I think is one of the most appealing things about this deck list. Talking about cards like Ancient Vendetta. This is a 4-mana sorcery. You choose a card name, you search target opponent's graveyard, hand, and library for up to 4 cards with that name and exile them, then a player shuffles. So imagine hitting something like Zur with this, or hitting something like an Overlord or a Beanstalk. With such effects, you can really just make it so that the Domain player will have barely any win cons left, or like nothing that you can't deal with. Because we're also playing things like The End, which is a 4-mana instant, basically similar to Ancient Vendetta. You exile target creature or planeswalker, you search its controller's graveyard, hand, and library for any number of your cards with the same name as permanent, and exile them. The player shuffles and draws a card for each card exiled from their hand this way. You also have Deadly Cover-Up, which is a board wipe for 4 or 5 mana. But if you collect Evidence 6 after you destroy all the creatures, you exile a card from an opponent's graveyard and search its owner's graveyard, hand, and library for any number of cards with a name and exile that the player shuffles and draws a card for each card exiled from their hand this way. So all of these effects make it so that you can absolutely basically like torture Domain players. You'll be in for the longest game of your life, but it will be an absolute treat. So that's pretty funny. However, not everything is Domain, so we also need to have our answers for you know, aggressive decks and stuff. We have 4 copies of Temporary Lockdown in here. We played 2 Anointed Afflictions. We have 4 copies of Soul Search, which works really nicely with those like massive exile effects. Not your best friend against aggro, but you know, it's really cool to be able to snipe your opponent's hand or figure out what their strategy is and then be able to just like exile such cards. Another thing that's pretty important in this deck is that you need to gain life, because Ketramose makes you lose life for when you exile. So if your opponent is applying pressure and your Ketramose doesn't meet the requirement yet with which it can block or attack, you need to keep your life total high. So that's why Beza's in here. Seized Assist has Seize for some life gain potential, some exile potential, which could be a card draw, and then also card draw on the thing itself. The Assist is obviously huge against Domain players, destroy all artifacts or enchantments. And you also have Maze Mind Tome, which is in here for important card advantage, because you kind of lack that if you don't have Ketramose in play. But also if you have 4 page counters, and then you use one of the effects, you can exile it, and then you gain 4 life. And that life total can be the difference between winning the game or losing the game, because Ketramose is kind of a tricky card to manage when it comes to your life total. You can't just be constantly exiling. Then again, if Ketramose gets to 7, it's all great, you can attack with it, but also keeping Ketramose on the battlefield can be a challenge sometimes, and Parting Gust can help with that, because we can also target our own Ketramose, and then we exile a card and return it to the battlefield under owner's control with a 1/1 counter on it at the beginning of the next end step, which can be relevant if somebody tries to target your Ketramose with like an Anointed Affliction or something, because like you don't want to lose your like few win cons in this deck list. Now, if Ketramose isn't sticking to the battlefield, things can get a little bit trickier, as you might imagine. Like, so much of the deck list revolves around this card, so I definitely think it's worth trying to find hands with Ketramose in it. There was one thing that I also thought was pretty, you know, well, not as like, how do I say it? Like, I wasn't really expecting for this deck to not have that good of a matchup against necessarily aggro decks. Like, I felt like aggro was pretty much 50-50. A lot of it relied on a coin flip. But one of the things that I felt like I struggled against aggro, especially if I couldn't find Temporary Lockdown, is that it was just really difficult to get to the required like 7 cards with Ketramose. Also, not having any like 1-drop removal spells, so no like Elspeth Smites, no cut downs, was quite rough. Like, I felt like a lot of people, especially if they won the coin flip, they would just like go under me, and then me like losing life with Ketramose or trying to get the card set up or anything of the sort, right? Like the tricky balance of I need Ketramose in play because I need to draw cards, I need to find my lockdowns and my board wipes, but also like, oh, if I have Ketramose in play, I'm also kind of like killing myself because of the card draw. Was a kind of a rough one. It wasn't as intense when you were playing against the traditional red red prowess, gruul prowess decks that focus more on a singular creature, but the second your opponent went wide a little bit and your single target removal became a bit worse, like, you know, your Legion to Ashes, Ancient Vendetta in the end are especially rough in, like, you know, the main against these aggro decks. Things became a little bit trickier. Like, you don't necessarily want to soul search them either. So yeah, be mindful of that. Like, I would say that this deck doesn't necessarily have the greatest game one against aggro. I would probably, if I were to make some changes, I'd probably dedicate, you know, definitely be playing with some like Elspeth Smites, maybe find some more like earlier board wipes, like maybe like a Malicious Eclipse or something, because I just felt like I got run over. Maybe also do a few copies of Beza in the sideboard, like to give myself access to 4 of them, because Beza clutched it quite a lot. So this is definitely, I believe this deck list came from like a qualifier somewhere. So it's very much like focused on a specific meta. By far, like the main focus of this deck list was beating domain, and let me tell you, it absolutely succeeds at that. But yeah, be mindful that you might need to make some adjustments for the MTG Arena ladder. Like I said, add those Bezas, maybe find those Elspeth Smites, respect aggro a little bit more, and then you can win some more games. But also, like I said, be mindful of the longest games of your life, because my god, this was a grind. So the first game that you're about to watch, it's gonna be a long one, so it's, I don't know, grab a drink, grab a snack, and get ready for one of the most satisfying games ever, but also one of the longest games ever. I will say, at some point, something goes kind of wrong, but hey, that's, it's just for the plot, okay? It's just for the plot. Don't worry about it. Anyways, that being said, let's get started. Let's dive right into game 1. All right, let us do this. Sure, Maze Mind Tome. Yeah, I feel like, you know, I don't think it's just me, because I play a good amount of games daily. But, I think, you know, things are not perfect right now. I don't know what vibes I have from this opponent yet. I could keep it on top, I mean. Resub, thank you for the 44. Hi mom, I'm on Ash stream. Yo. Hushwood Verge. It'll be an interesting, because that could either be like Cage or it could be Beans. Domain would be something. It'd be Beans. Alright. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting matchup. We'll see if this deck list can outgrind Beans. I'm really not sure if we can. Demolition Field. I mean, so on a positive note, we do have that Cease Desist, right? Desist could do a lot for us in the future. Demo Field against them, I mean, it's a way to get rid of an everywhere token. I don't hate that, but maybe I'm looking for Ketramose though. Well, all right, we get one anyways. King, thank you for the 13. So what I'm thinking we're gonna do is, like, is it actually that serious to the point that I want to look down his Beans? But then if I at some point cast Desist, right, like they if I at some point cast Assist, they get the Beans back, which would kind of defeat the idea, because then they can, like, grind themselves back out again. So, I don't know if I want to do that. I think I just have to pass. Thoughtseize bugged yourself, yeah. Thank you for the 13 though, King, appreciate it. Like, I think we're probably just firing off Desist when we can, so. Alright, I'm just gonna, like, draw a card here. Give me Ketramose! Oh, and there we go, the diva! Don't really have a lot of Ketramose, like, synergy here or whatever. I could play Beza for card draw. That is something that I could go with. I mean, Ketramose I'd like to set up, though. I'm just gonna set up Ketra. For vibes. Yo, thank you for the 4 months. Appreciate you. Mini? Beza and vibe. I think I'll just set up Ketramose. I think we can do better with Beza. You tried attack and the number of people running edicts really hurt your soul. Ah, shit. I can understand that. Alright, so... give it a scry 1. Don't need that. If I play Beza now, I get myself a treasure, which I think is pretty cute, to be honest. We'll do it. We'll do it. So if I scry here, exile, I can gain 4 life, and I can also draw a card with Ketramose. Let's do that. The way that's sequenced, I don't know if I could have ordered that differently, but it's fine. Ketramose value, let's go. Ketramose being a little slow here, but it's okay. The end's about to go hard. It needs to go hard. I need the end to go hard. Why is their Beza better value? What a scam. So, let's see what we're gonna do here. I think maybe Soul Search first? The scenic route to Value Town. That is the plan, yeah. Oh my fucking... y'all. What is... what? What? Excuse me, what? Huh? What the fuck? Is this real? Like, is this real? I don't even know, man. I mean, I think my plan is to put Leyline Binding in the graveyard, maybe, and then I can maybe try to Deadly Cover Up if they... What the fuck? I really, like, really don't know. Dude. Like, can I even swing with this Beza? Would they not just let it go through? Oh yeah, fuck, it's Exile too, huh? Yeah, that's the hidden text on Soul Surge. Oh man, I'm kind of stuck, you guys. Best I got is like, I guess hold the end for Zur and maybe fire off like Assist. Yeah, my bad, guys. I don't think I've ever played with Soul Surge, but yeah, the hidden text does say Exile. They really just don't give a shit though. Like, they're not firing off anything, any of these Leyline Bindings, which, okay. Bruh. If bind on my turn and they draw me a card. No, that's true. I'm kind of just not understanding why a Leyline Binding hasn't been fired off yet, though, is kind of where I'm at. Okay, we finally see one. Why is there 3 fucking Zurs here? What the hell? Y'all. So confused. Alright, I think this is my time to go assist. That's something I hate. I don't think it's something I hate, because it kind of makes the Zurs shitty. Right? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go assist. It's like, you never give them opportunity to do anything. Do it. We can always hit the Zurs with the end. Alright, welcome back, Ketramose. Nice Zurs you got over there. It'd be a shame if somebody got rid of all your shit. Let's go. I do like that this deck tries to respect domain as much as it can. I'd be so happy if we could outgrind them. Never mind, that's Overlord number 3 ripped off the top. Maybe what it be. Yeah, so I'm thinking about firing off Deadly Cover Up and getting rid of the Beanstalk out of their deck list, I think. I like that idea. They can never draw beans again. Okay. Also, sorry for like the roping. I'm just trying to like play this deck as best as I can. First time I'm playing it. People complain a lot about how I rope sometimes, but I'm just trying to do my best to pilot the deck as good as I can. So. Yep, Ketramose is online. Let's go, Diva. I think I might actually Legion to Ashes the Overlord as well, to be honest. I know it's a little greedy, but... Streamer ropes. I mean, yeah, like you're also... It's just a thing that I'm seeing in a lot of like recent YouTube comments. It's like, oh my god, your rope is so strong. Like, dude. I'm being given a deck that I've never played before, and I'm just trying to do my best. Like... to do it justice and think through my plays. Like, I don't have a million reps with this deck, bro. And simultaneously, I'm keeping track of Twitch chat. It's like, cut me some slack. Simultaneously, it's also a fucking card game. Like, you know, we can use strategy. We can think a little bit about what we're doing. You know what I mean? It's silly. This was from like a RECQ. Don't be stunlocked by YouTube mind rot, but it's just something that like happens on nearly like every video, and I'm just tired of it, so I'm addressing it. Like, shut up, please. It's exhausting. Wonder if I should hit him with another Deadly Cover Up and get rid of like Ride's End so that my Ketramose are fine. Probably supposed to wait on Zur though, I think. Yeah, let's just wait on Zur. I'm gonna pass. I kind of need to win this in like, you know, 2 games. Are you just never going to fire off any of these Zurs? I'm kind of confused as to why they would not do that. To be fair. Like, I don't know why they keep holding Zur. Just don't want it exiled. They got like 3 of them. It's like, I don't know. Do I just go ahead and assist this? Kind of tempted because it makes Zurs once again shit. Yeah, I think I will. Well, they would draw cards for their sewers though, right? They would draw cards for their sewers, so it's not even the end of the world for them. Okay, I can protect Ketramose with Parting Gust now. It's pretty good. Well, well. They are ripping some good fucking cards at the top, though. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that. They're ripping some good cards. No, this is game 1. Well, I never said I wasn't, oh, like, I never said I wasn't. Okay. I'm just a streamer commenting on the game. Don't worry. Yeah, I'll hit the sewer. Alright. And then I can do Deadly Cover Up on the Overlord. Get rid of all of those out of the deck. And then, you know, they should be kind of out of shit soon. No, because, like, you know, Zur can get other value still. We'll just go Season Assist. And then we're gonna get rid of the Overlords in the deck. And honestly, they must be out of shit at that point. Like, very close to it, right? Okay, all of those are gone. Yo, we're shitting on Domain. Holy shit. We are absolutely shitting on Domain. I am fucking thriving right now. This is unreal. Holy shit. Like, this is like, well, if I was playing Domain, if I was my opponent right now, I'd be like, I'd be fucking shocked. Holy shit. Like, I was not... I knew that the deck was kind of, like, designed to be one of the control games that could beat... One of the control decks that could beat Domain, but holy shit. That wasn't even beating. That was just, like... That was just, like... That was crazy. That was therapy. I'm not gonna lie, that was therapy for me as well. Like, something... Yeah, I feel like... Therapy... To be fair, it's better than therapy. Like, this could... A therapist could never do this. If your opponent, if I was your opponent right now, I'd be curled up under my desk and crying. Nah, same. Like, that was something else. Yeah, 4 Legion to Ashes. Like, the whole list kind of feels designed to fuck up Domain. This is really nice. What is it? Otherwise, you may put a face-up exiled card you own into their graveyard. Just like more hate. I still feel like Silex could be a decent one in here too, though, right? Like, really forces them in a bad spot. Then again, I felt like we already just slayed so hard. Like, we already slayed so hard. I don't know. The only thing that's a real important to us is that we protect Ketramose, because if Ketramose gets, like, hit by Ride's End, we could be in a bad spot, so... The song got very TikTokified, where they just made it like infinitely faster than it should be. This is from the original album, but yeah, TikTok and all that made it all like super sped up, and like radio songs are, at least in the Netherlands, always like sped up by like a, you know, like 1.2 or something, you know, where it's like you barely notice it, but if you're somebody that listens to these songs often, you do notice a difference. All right, binding negotiation. The negates. Oh, you know they're scared. I'm thinking about either like negate or Atraxa. I don't have blue right now. I also could see or Overlord the Mistmores, but it's a lot easier for us to deal with. I think the Atraxa ETB kind of sucks, so let's get rid of Atraxa. It's super far into the future, but yeah, let's be mindful. Negate could be a problem as well, though, but do Beza. Beza would just give me the fishes. I kind of am okay with that. Jello, thank you for the 38. Yeah, I saw that one too, Matto, I saw that one too. It's pretty funny. Well, we do have to get rid of that negate at some point, but I think the Atraxa was just a little bit more threatening. I think that's just value that we might not be able to beat in the long run. I'm kind of considering Legion to Ashlizzlle the Overlord, because I need to find a way to get rid of this, negate, right? I'm gonna try it. Ketramose, can you show up for us, please? Ketramose, we need you. Ketramose, sweetie. Well, my timer is a little bit behind, but you know, they were just passing the turn. We had moves to make. We'll catch up in a bit. This hand is like pretty straightforward. Start off with an attack. We're gonna try to do Legion to Ashlizzlle and the Overlord again. Unless they do Leyline Binding, we could then fire off like Assist at some point, but we'll see if I can respect it still. Sure. Music playlist you can get with exclamation point playlist. Oh, I actually like use the scry thingy so I can pass priority. Don't have to like keep clicking pass. Full and analyzed. This is gonna be Zur, I think, isn't it? Yeah. That doesn't deal with Zur. Keep stop. I need a board wipe here. No. No. Well, don't know, man. I guess we gotta at least assist here, right? It's not a Gaga playlist, it's just Spotify Shuffler peaking. I mean, it is what it is, like, you know. Overlord needed to die. I think they're gonna try to... yeah. So we're kind of falling behind now because he couldn't find Ketramose or, like, card advantage for that matter. Unfortunately. Our Legion to Ashes isn't bad. Thing is, I'm kind of stuck here because I need to remove Zur because Zur animates these, but I'm also dying to these like 2/1s in the air, right? So I'm kind of just GG's, I think. Because like Zur needs to go, these 2/1s need to go. So you're kind of just cooked. Alright. I'm gonna see if maybe they blocked it wrong, right? That they chumped with 2/1s and then I could buy myself a turn, but no. That's why I have the Unholy Annex in here. Like, the card advantage is needed. We just lacked it, kind of. Just stuff. I feel like... I cannot help but feel like Urza Silex needs to be in here, though. Just don't know what I would take out. Beza? I feel like Beza's pressure. Like, I could just see Beza, right? Like, yeah, I know, like, that's what I said too. Urza Silex has to be for this matchup, but it's like, what the hell do I take out? I feel like it's gotta be Beza, surely. 2 lands, also real. Phase. Okay, well, this looks a lot better. Alright, chat, let's do this. Can we run game 1 back, please? Yeah, I'll take a land. We need the lands. We need to hit our land drops. Okay. Let us start off with binding negotiations. We can maybe stop at Beans on turn 2. The Zurs. Brother. I mean, I also like stopping Overlord for what it's worth. Because their mana is kind of mid. This is a tricky decision to make. Obviously, Beans is like a ton of value with the Ride's End, with the Overlord. I think I'll get rid of the Overlord, because I can maybe find a way to get rid of Beans in the future. I know that's crazy, but I feel like I want to stop that ramp and stop giving them like perfect mana. For now. Okay, so this could be an Ancient Vendetta moment. Ancient Vendetta on Zur. I think you fire it off now before they negate it. I think it's Zur. That would buy us a lot of time. Yeah, I also like the idea of getting rid of the Beans, but they have one already. Pretty good play, I think. Sweet. Well, we knew they had 2 Zurs in their hand, so I felt like it was at least a safe play to, like, at least get rid of 2 cards in their hand, right? I didn't hate that idea. Alright, so I have to just make sure that I hold up Parting Gust for the Rise End they might have. No, because the game is going to go long enough to the point that they can just cast any of those cards. They can just get Domain regularly. Like, they already have, like, 3 card types. Or 3 basic land types. So I didn't feel like that was very valuable. Fuck, they drew another Overlord. Hmm. They drew another Overlord. Okay, what are we doing here, bro? What are we trying to do here, actually? I need to find a way to, like, get rid of this. It's really unfortunate that they have, like, the Overlord pressure here. I know, I just need to, like, try to draw my way into it because this is too much pressure, dude. This is too much pressure. I could hit the tokens, but it's like... This is too much pressure. And again, like, we saw one Overlord, but then they top decked another, and, like, that just kind of made things go over the top. Then again, Azure would have been even worse, right? Because then these would be animated, so... I don't know. Tricky. I also need to get Ketramose to, like, a life gain position. That would be nice as well. No, man. No. Okay. Potentially huge. Alright, we're gonna have to try it. If they have negate, it's unfortunate. Man, I'm also just kind of, like, dying to this. Let's get rid of Overlord. Oh, my life. My life total. Bro. Not looking good for me. I have Maze Mind Tome that buys me some time. Okay. I think it's Silex, right? And we get rid of our own Unholy Annex. Like, each player chooses 6 lands, destroy all other permanents, activate only sorcery. I think it's gotta be Silex. Like, I wish I could hit the Overlord, but I think I'm just dying if I don't respect this. Unless, like, I could still try to go to, like... I could still try to go to, like, 3, I guess? Because I have gotten rid of all the Zurs, so... There it is. This is like a real important moment in the game, so I gotta lock in. Yeah, we'll just get rid of all of those. Okay. Get a Trexa. I'm gonna just fire off Silex after that. Do I get rid of the Leyline Binding? I missed 2 of them. Did I click too fast? Oh, fuck. Okay. Whatever. I don't even know. Fighters off, they have an opportunity to remove it. If you do this, you get your binding back, but that's already gonna go anyways. Fuck it. I'm forcing out removal, I think. Unless they don't want to do that. Okay, they do. They fire off Atraxa, they should tap out, and then we can fire off Silex, I think. Yeah, if I miss the other Overlord, that's on me for real. Misclick. We gotta deal with that bean, so I mean we're gonna deal with it next turn, right? So... Okay, so next turn we're gonna slam Silex. We're gonna crack it. 3, 4. I cannot pay to get the Planeswalker though, right? Yep, there's the Overlord, because I'm stupid. Oh well. It's my own fault for sure. I haven't played the land out yet. Don't know why I did. I literally in my mind said I'm not playing the land out. I'm playing it out after. Like, what a fucking idiot. Oh well. Literally in my mind I'm like, yeah, I'll play the land out after the activation, but... Stupid. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dummy. I know. Maybe not my smartest move to have this be like game 1 of the day. I'm still trying to like wake up, you know? Even though Overlord probably cost us a game. Well, let me tell you, it wasn't intentional, huh? Let me tell you, nothing about that was intentional, so, yeah. Trust. No. It was literally just a misclick, right? Like, I can't say anything else about it. I could save this Ketramose. Take it. We're playing Ketramose Control. And I'm just like in the grindiest game of my whole life. Soul Search. I don't know. No, I misclicked it. I know. I feel like an idiot. I had clicked on them. I accidentally clicked too fast and I missed it. I'm also deeply upset about it. I could die here, right? If they have an exile effect, I'm dead. Like, if they hit Maze My Tome, I die there, right? Okay. Oh, it doesn't trigger from hand? Oh, word, okay. Thank God. About to say. Legion to Ashes? Because our life total is like below a certain number. Every standard streamer's playing it out. Well, it's because my audience is asking me to play it, so... Yeah, of course I play it. Dome angle, exactly. Well, definitely made a lot of mistakes, but... It's also the first game we ever played with the deck, so... Can't be too upset with ourselves, surely. I want to be upset with myself, but... This is pretty tough. Oh, they're gonna try to kill me that way. That might succeed, actually. They're gonna give me Ketramose back. Okay, I know how to counter that, though. We have, Cease Desist. Wait, but does that not kill me as well? Yeah, because I'm also still exiling, right? I can't do it, right? I'm at 1 life. Exile 0. And is it gonna exile? Oh, it's up to? Okay, okay, that does work then. Target player gains 2 life. Yeah. No, I don't know how it works, but I don't need to exile any cards. I'm just gonna play it safe here. I'm gonna just play it safe. I have like 5 minutes to try and clutch this. I'm playing it safe, man. I don't care what they do. They still have the exile Ketramose, no matter what they do. Okay, they give me an attack with Ketramose. You're gonna give me life? I thought Ketra Trigger would go on top, but... Okay, huge. Why did they not get rid of Ketramose? we have 4 minutes and 20 seconds though. I gotta play fast, dude. I gotta just play fast. This will be countered, right? Yeah, it's just this stupid overlord that I ended up like giving them on accident. That's still like giving them a chance here. I will forever hate myself for that, I'm not gonna lie. I will forever hate myself for that. Wait, I'm not sure why we held up demo field, but whatever. Yeah, auto tapper. I'm not paying attention to that though right now. I actually don't want to do that. They're gonna counter that. We can go the end. Should have hit you before you like that. The fact that that mistake backfired on me the way it did, bruh. I can't. Deeply upsetting. No, I'm not playing Kaya out there. No. Not yet, not yet. I don't want to like minus Kaya there. We'll play Kaya next turn. Whatever. Surely they should be like very close to being out of shit, right? I got 10 cards. Let's see. Whatever. Bro. I don't think I've ever sweated that much in my whole life. So, could either be a great hand or absolutely terrible. Like, we don't have the mana to cast Parting Gust. We do also not have the mana to cast Lockdown. I'm willing that. Give me Ketramose. Give me the Moose. Give me the Diva. Oh, it's Lizzie's, but it's like dark-sided Lizzie's, so it's Screaming Nemesis. Alesha. Maybe just Gev. It's like their best turn to play right now. Oh. Right, right. Why? Why? I mean, I don't know. Ketramose. I feel like this could backfire on me, though. It's a life lost, but I gotta find answers. It's vibes, I guess. God damn it. Okay. Y'all, I don't even know. I gotta like stem the bleeding somehow, but game 2, yeah, right. I don't know, like, let's do Screaming Nemesis. And let's have a look at their deck outside of that as well. So they are playing Lizzie's with Alesha, with Nemesis, with Hazara as well. Interesting. Wait, what the heck? This is like a really strange Rakdos deck, because it's not even really Lizzie's. They're also playing Gas Guzzlers and Burnout Bastronaut. Like Rakdos speed more so than anything. Interesting. Yeah, we just need Ketramose to go to 7 real quick. Or what does she need? You need 7? No, I don't know. Chat, are we cooked? Land white on top would be the best draw. No. Okay, so the end could be big if I can live to see it, because the end can exile cards out of their deck and could get Ketramose to 7, but currently getting hit for 4. And the Fishino Pyromancer makes that 3 with Gev, so yeah, not happening. I think we're just edge. It'd be the end for me. Yeah. It'd be the end for me for sure. No. It'd be the end. Well, yeah, I don't have mana though, so... Also, did we not... Am I crazy, or did we draw into the end, right? So it's like... if I had it in my hand, I would just held it, but... well, I don't think it's our greatest matchup. You know? But we should be a lot better now. Should be. Shout out to the temporary lookdowns who never showed up. You guys are real homies. Yeah. Just trying to see what I like, how I want to do this. Probably like Kaya and a Maze Mind Home. Also because we're playing lookdowns. Mixed vibes for this one. No, I think Silex is literally just for domain, I think, or like other decks that just you go into like mad like into the late game, I think. It's gotta just be for like just getting rid of all permanents, in my opinion. Surely. I don't want to give her my authority, but... Hey, so Ketramose. Ahaha. Can we make something happen? Ahaha. Oh. Well, damn. Their hand's kind of mid. Oh, I was like... I'll just get rid of a 3-drop, force them to play another 2-drop, and then my lookdown becomes real good. But their whole hand is lands, so it's like, oh. That made that seem like a pretty rough play, to be honest. I don't want to get rid of my authority. I don't. I don't want to get rid of my authority, but I also don't want to give them speed 4. think my authority is too important. Especially because I also have Rookface Village. Yeah. No, I know. It's just what I gotta do. I didn't want to give them speed 4, though. It's like their whole... They seem to be like a Raktal speed deck, so... More speed. I need some lands as well. I think I will probably just do the end on Astronaut. I want to see if I can get them to put some mana into it, though. It's a double strike. Like, maybe they want to pump, like, 4 mana into it. Okay, they do. Great. Get rid of it. Anoint. Dang. Ketramose are trying to target you. They're trying to target you. They only have 2 anoints, though, so... Interesting. Well, but Feet to Swarm doesn't kill Ketramose. I was just talking about, like, Ketramose removal. Just gonna go Legion. Just buy myself time, I think. Ketramose are gonna kill you, yeah. You smoke too tough. Swag's too different. They're gonna kill you. Bro, these are just not the draws that I kind of want to see, man. I'll cycle, see if I can hit a land. Alright. I will look it down, then I'll authority again. Sure, let's do it. Goofy. Goofy stuff. You don't root for my downfall, but you do profit. Right. Sure. Valid, I guess. Ketramose. Or any way for me to draw a card. Beza. Beza. Sweetie. Any Bezas in the chat? Is this just cover up? Because I could do Soul Search and then slam Ketramose, right? I think it's also pretty decent to get rid of the Vine Lashers. Anyway. I mean, I want to get rid of the Karens too, but let's hope they don't show up for a while. Not before I can draw something relevant, please. I just summoned her to the top of the deck, didn't I? I just did it. I know I did. Karen smells fear. She knows when you're like, when you fear her, and she gets, she's like a shark. Fucking gets attracted to it. He's on one time. Ketramose one time. Why are you hurting me like this? I don't even know, man. Like, start off with demo field on a rock phase village, maybe. She sees you when you're sleeping. She knows when you're awake. Nah, it's true. She's basically Santa. Dark-sided. Evil. Evil. The evil one. I kind of hate Gas Guzzler enough to the point that I'm like, okay, I would want to deal with this. But I don't know, man. Like, I don't know if we're in a position to do that. I don't know. Garen! I told you, she could smell my fear. Like, bro, get out of here. Ah, fuck. That's the problem, like, that I'm seeing so far with this deck, is that if you do not... I have to slam the end on Karen. If you do not hit Ketramose, you're going to have a bad time. Unfortunately, like, that's really just the way it is. It's really, really tricky. Could be that they hit it with Anoint to try and stop the exile. No? Bye, Karens. Okay, I feel a lot better getting rid of the Karens, though. I can breathe. That's a good hit. Please give me anything. Bezak, Ketramose. Like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Like, something. Maze Mind Tome. Like, I'll take it all. This is me at the most desperate. God. I'm not super flooded, to be honest. They are. I'm not. I'm not super flooded. I'm just not drawing my good cards. Well, I mean, I'm drawing good cards, but I'm not drawing the cards that I need to win the game, is the thing. Ah, shit. Hold on. I'm casting. Well... Dude, you're gonna get a fish. I'm sorry. I'm already, like, basically dying right now. Oh, dude. This is so fucking not it, man. I'm just not skilled enough to find Ketramose. That's it. I don't have the talent. I'm just gonna die to the rock phase villages now. I can get rid of one of them with the demo field, but not the other. Like, I think if they top like any creature, I cook myself. I'm gonna just spin my deck out again, try to see if I can get the Ketramose. Danger zone. Oh my god, Ketramose. Please. Please. The last possible second. Bleak. Bleak. Live. They have one Anoint left, but they do have 26 cards left in their deck, so the odds for them hitting it. I just need one hit. Just one attack, please. Oh my god. Holy shit. Just one attack, just one attack. Oh god. If I swing here, is that gonna destroy me? But if I don't swing, then I die to a Pyromancer, of which they still have a ton left in their deck. 2 of them. Yeah, I think you gotta swing. It really hurts. I think I could also see an angle in which we die if we swing, but just gotta hope for the best, I guess. Oh, stop giving me lands, please, man. What are you doing? Yeah, let's shove Vigilance and Ketramose while we're at it. Sure. Why the— well, you know, why the hell not? Okay. Give me something relevant, please. Deadly cover-up. Okay, so yeah, that's not gonna do shit. If we could get rid of all the rock phase villages, I don't think that's the way to go either. I'm good. Listen, our flood is actually not that insane. We have a 40% chance to hit a land. So like, if we were flooding out like crazy, I would say that we'd have like a 20% chance to hit a land or something. So it's actually not that insane. The flood is a lot more real for them, to be honest. Whatever, like, doesn't really matter, I guess. I don't know why. Ah! No. Please don't. The more I thin their deck out, the more I help them out, though. I will say. But, alright. Just please stop? Question mark? Like, please stop? Can we get a Beza? A Maze Mind Tome? Anything? Hello? Okay. Beza? Another Ketramose? Beza, hey bestie, hey. Right on time. Oh my god. That's actually a really good top deck for them because they can get rid of the lands. They still have a lot of like good cards in that deck right now. Even though it's just 17, we're not chilling at all just yet. Yep, that's pretty rough. That's really rough. Once again, like, you slam Ketramose, you're trying to stabilize, and it's just like, boom, exiled. Like, what am I gonna do? Take 5? There's no way. I'm just cooked. I need to hit, like, I don't know what over the top here, but... This is a weird one. We haven't even won, like, game 3 yet, dude. We're stuck in here forever. So yeah, they don't have any more annoyance. No, I know they can block whatever I block, which is really bad. That's fucking painful too. I think that's lethal. Like, in hindsight, I feel like I screwed it by thinning their deck out too much. It did make them kind of flood out, but their top decks are just really good right now, I think. Yeah, because the thing is, if I block the Pyromancer here, they sack it, right? If they sacrifice Hazoret, then I'm alive. This is the only way I could gain some life. Okay, so Gas Guzzler is going to counter that. I have to get rid of the Guzzler. Why not Hazoret? Hazoret gets sacrificed. They draw a card. Like, the thing we just said, right? Like, they can invalidate our life gain if they sacrifice things that go in front of Ketramose. So, that would be quite terrible. Look down is pretty big here. Casual 32 cards in exile. Fucking unreal. But yeah, we might be winning this one, but it just makes me worried for the next game. No, I don't think I attack first. They didn't play lightning strikes, so they didn't play them. Unless I'm stupid, but I recall not seeing lightning strike as I browsed through their deck. No, I'm pretty sure we browsed their deck list and there wasn't a lightning strike in there, so... Okay, what kills us? I don't think there's anything that kills us that they have left. Like, there's one Ketramose, but that would hit for, like, 5. If the Yoshino Pyromancer wouldn't do it. I think I'm just gonna hold. Yeah, I don't think there's an attack that wins them the game here. Or, like, a play that wins them the game here. Crying. This deck, dude. The fact that you're just hanging on by a fucking single like thread, which is Ketramose, is I don't know if my heart can take this shit. It shouldn't be. We're playing fucking Rakdos speed / lizards. It shouldn't be that hard. Like, I'm sorry, it shouldn't be that hard. Why is this such a struggle? What the actual fuck? How are we sweating? How do you respond to allegations that you peaked? I agree with them. Like, how are we sweating? Please. What the fuck? I've definitely peaked. Like, I peaked in like 2020. This is just bruh. Yeah, right. They have a lot of ways to deal damage without attacking. Yeah, a lot of burn. I don't know. I wonder if... We definitely want more Maze My Tomes because the life gain can be really important. But then again, like, it kind of like clashes with Lookdown. Exercise over Legion? No, never. They don't really have many exercise targets at all. I really don't even know, man. I think we just run it back and pray. Yo. Because it's like, it's hell out here. Winning with one card, dude. What the fuck? I do feel alive. Like, it does make me feel alive. In a similar way that, like, playing Death Shadow makes one feel alive, you know what I mean? It's like, damn, I'm out here really just giving myself a hard time for no reason. But... Yo... Right, it's really fun. Like, you feel alive playing such decks, but also like, fuck, I'm struggling, chief. Yeah. The equivalent. Well, they haven't played anything yet? Interesting, so they're mana shit. Okay. I get rid of Vine Lesher, I get myself a 1/1 Spirit. That's pretty cool. If I get rid of the Thrill Seeker, I hold them off on, Speed. If they play Vine Lesher, I do have the ultimate counter, which is Legion to Ashes, so... Maybe I'll, I feel like this, like, little Spirit could go a long way, though. I think the answer is Thrill Seeker to just slow down the speed. Okay. Good card. He's a Thrill Seeker. Get it? I'm gonna shut that down. Yo, this Restless Fortress could really help us out, though. Go far, bestie, go far. Restless Fortress WinCon, here we go. You're fortunately still screwed on the mana. I mean, obviously, like, feels fucking terrible for them. Like, that's not how you want to end a game that's gone on for fucking 50 minutes, which, you know, I feel bad for them. Okay, unlocked. There they go. Okay, so Ketramose is in danger because the opponent's got annoyed. So if they play Ketramose, ideally we get some card draw out of it so you can, like, replace itself, but... Yeah, but I think, was it like a Mold of 5 or something? So... Not ideal. I could do Ketramose plus Lookdown, it would draw me a card. I would also get rid of my... But do I hate that? Or do we wait on a little bit more value to make that play? I think we wait on a little bit more value. I know this is greedy as fuck, but actually I don't care. I think we just wait. I think we wait till they, like, commit more. So it's more devastating. Greedy. I mean, hell yeah, I'm at 25 life. Like, why the hell not, right? Right. We are in the driver's seat. We do be driving. I play Paper. Standard. Used to play Pioneer. And, Commander, of course. I have most of my decks I own are Pioneer decks. If you don't count Commander, that is. But yeah, I haven't touched Pioneer in a long time. Got myself a nice mono blue Spirit deck. I don't know if that's still anything in Pio, but... Ractal Sacrifice without Igra. So it's just a bunch of outdated Pioneer decks, I fear. They're my Pioneer decks. Okay, we do have the Ketramose move now. Bait out the Anoint. Run it back. Let's do it. Mono Blue Spirits is based. Yeah, that was like one of my favorite Pio decks. I have them in these like Pretty BM SpongeBob sleeves as well. Yeah, pretty good. It's a vibe. Yeah, I like Rectal Sacrifice too still in standard. Me too. Well, there goes Ketramose. As expected. Spirit, yeah, a lot of the good spirit cards are from Innistrad. So, like, I opened a bunch of, like, Innistrad collector... or Innistrad remastered collector boosties, like, and stuff, and I just found so many of these cool spirit cards. Like, I could bling the fuck out of my, like, mono blue spirit deck, but, you know. Mono blue spirits... Last I heard, they were just all playing blue-white spirits, and, like, it just was a... wedding... what is it? Wedding announcement deck as well, which is like, bro, why are we playing wedding announcement in spirits? Like, get out of here, man. I want every card in my deck to be a spirit. Or it doesn't hit the same, but yeah, that's what they did, so... I don't know. My poor babies. And my babies, I mean, most evil spirits. Feeling pretty good here on 25 life. Not gonna lie. 22, I guess, now, but I'm feeling pretty good about it. Weren't sweating as much as we did in game 2 there. The stabilize of the century. Sort of. Stay sweaty. Well, I mean, maybe. You know, I just wanted to play the Ketramose control deck, so that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. Oh, shit. Yo. Okay, well, Deadly Cover-Up will just make them concede, I think. Sorry, homie. I know I am one evil bitch. I know I am one evil bitch, and these lissies shouldn't have to suffer, but here we are. What's the best hit? Anoint, so they can never remove Ketramose. Yeah, let's do it. Thriving. That's like GG's. Or Lizzie's, yeah. Killing my own. Would be nice, Libby. Thank you. Bestie, you are a champ. I am so sorry for being... I'm so sorry for the evil shit that I have brought onto you. I'm doing it to kill Domain. Trust me. You're not my target. You're not my target.